Have you ever wondered why most people never become rich, even though they save money, invest in stocks, and follow all the so-called smart financial advice? It's not because they're lazy. It's not because they're stupid. It's because they're playing the money game with the wrong mindset. Let me explain. Most people think investing is the secret to wealth. But here's the truth. Investing alone will never make you rich. Because investing doesn't fix your habits, your emotions, or your understanding of money. Think about it. Two people can invest the same amount of money in the same index fund for the same period of time. But one of them ends up wealthy, and the other ends up withdrawing early, panicking during crashes, or never putting in enough to make a difference. So what separates the 1% from everyone else? Let's break it down. Reason number 1, they invest without purpose. Most people invest because they heard they should. They don't have a goal, they don't know their target number, and they don't track their progress. They throw money into random stocks or crypto hoping to get rich. But wealth isn't a result of random moves, it's the result of a clear plan. Rich people know exactly why they're investing, how much they need, and when they need it. They treat investing like a business, not a gamble. If you don't know your purpose, every market dip will feel like a crisis. But if you have a long-term plan, every dip becomes an opportunity. Reason number 2, they chase quick wins instead of building habits. We live in a world obsessed with speed. Everyone wants the next Tesla, the next Bitcoin, or the next shortcut to wealth. But the real path to wealth is boring. It's consistent saving. It's automatic investing. It's saying no to short-term pleasure for long-term freedom. The 1% don't look for fast profits, they look for compounding habits. They know that small, repeated actions beat big, emotional bets every single time. Compounding is not just about money, it's about discipline. Every good habit compounds. Every bad habit compounds too. Most people lose because they compound the wrong habits. Reason number 3, they let emotions control their decisions. Fear and greed are the two most expensive emotions in finance. When prices fall, fear makes people sell. When prices rise, greed makes people buy. That's why the average investor underperforms the very index fund they invest in. Because they keep jumping in and out at the wrong times. Rich people, on the other hand, have emotional control. They don't react, they respond. They see market crashes as discounts, not disasters. They understand that volatility is not risk, it's opportunity. If you want to be in the 1%, you have to train your emotions like a muscle. The market rewards patience, not panic. Reason number 4, they don't increase their income. You can't save or invest your way to wealth if your income is too small. Yes, frugality matters, but there's a limit to how much you can save. And no limit to how much you can earn. Most people spend years optimizing small expenses, while the rich focus on increasing their earning power. They learn new skills. They start side businesses. They invest in themselves before they invest in the market. Because the best investment you'll ever make is not in stocks, or real estate, or crypto. It's in your ability to create value. The more value you create, the more money flows to you naturally. Reason number 5, they quit too early. Wealth takes time, a lot of time. Most people underestimate how long it takes for compounding to work. The first few years feel slow, almost pointless. Then suddenly, the numbers start to explode. But most people never make it to that explosion. They stop investing when things get hard. Or when they feel like it's not working fast enough. The 1% understand that time in the market beats timing the market. They let their money grow for decades, not months. They understand that compounding is like a snowball. It starts small, but once it starts rolling, nothing can stop it. Reason number 6, they focus on looking rich instead of being rich. This is one of the biggest traps of the modern world. Social media has convinced people that wealth means designer clothes, luxury cars, and expensive vacations. But most real millionaires don't look rich because they don't need to prove it. They buy assets, not applause. They choose financial freedom over social approval. They understand that every dollar spent trying to look rich is a dollar that could have been invested to become rich. Real wealth is quiet. Fake wealth is loud. Reason number 7, they never think long term. Most people think in days, weeks, or months. The rich think in decades. They're not trying to win this year, they're building for the next 20. They understand that true wealth isn't measured in how much money you make. It's measured in how much freedom you have. And freedom takes time to build. So when you invest, don't just think about profits. Think about your purpose. Think about your future self. Think about the life you're building, not the number on your screen. Here's the truth. Getting rich is not about luck, it's not about timing, and it's not about some secret investment strategy. It's about discipline, patience, and emotional control. Anyone can buy a stock. But only the discipline can hold it long enough to let compounding do its magic. So the next time you see someone bragging about getting rich overnight, remember, real wealth grows quietly, in the background, while everyone else is chasing trends. Don't try to get rich fast. Try to stay rich forever. Because the goal isn't just to have money. It's to have freedom. And that's something the 1% understand deeply. If you found this valuable, hit that like button and subscribe. Because in the next video, I'll show you how to build a real plan to achieve financial freedom, step by step.